So This Is the Police 1 was an interesting concept that I really enjoyed, but just for a little while because it got a little bit repetitive. So will This Is the Police 2 fix that issue? Let's get into the review and find out. So this game is fundamentally the same game as the original. You play as a police chief, dealing with crimes, investigation, allocating your resources as you see fit. Now this is quite fun. You'll have to plan who you send, what skills they might need for the job, what type of equipment might come in use, and you have to make all those decisions with a ticking timer going on. Adding to that is the opinion of your officers have of you. If they like you and you're good to them, they'll listen to everything you say. But if for some reason the officer isn't your biggest fan, they can just make things difficult for you. And trust me, there's plenty of awkward, lazy and drunk officers to go around. Also similar to the first game is the crime solving part, where you have to send out your officers to gather clues, and then you have to piece together the information and get the conviction. But where this game has its biggest upgrade is through the raids. Raids are a turn-based minigame where you'll have a certain objective and you'll have to complete it and use the officers at your disposal to take out the bad guys. Your officer skill level is a big factor in how they perform in these missions, so pick your best people for the job. Visually, the game is fine. It's a cool cartoon-like aesthetic. You don't actually see a lot of action, it's just mainly screenshots and reading info. And the cutscenes play out a bit like a comic book. And as we're on the cutscenes, we should talk about them. Oh my god, they are so long and boring. I must admit, after the first 2 hours of playing this game, I just started skipping them all. I didn't really have a clue what was going with the main story. I was just enjoying being a chief. Another thing that goes against this game is there is a lot of reading. Now look, I don't have an issue with a game that makes you read stuff, but when the main gameplay is reading issues and making a decision based upon the information, it sometimes can get a bit tiresome. But in fairness, outside of that, I don't really have an issue with this game. It has many dark undertones, but it always brings a certain levity with some of the silliness and the silliness that the officers come to you with. And in fairness, it does well to build on the original without losing any of its charm, and it does well to keep continuously keeping you slightly stressed managing a team, their workload, and just trying to be the best chief / detective / counsellor / black market dealer and all-round good guy that you possibly can be. It does have its issues with the long, boring cutscenes that are just constantly thrown at you, and it is a hell of a lot of reading. But if you enjoy detective or resource management games, then I would 100% give this a go. Overall, I give the county's finest officers a solid 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching, catch you on the next one.